Have you got a law degree and now you're looking for a training contract? Here's the problem. So are thousands of other graduates. Now, when firms are choosing between candidates that have got similar degrees, similar grades, similar ambitions, the question they're asking is simple. Why should they pick you? Well, here are 5 things that can help you in your journey to stand out. First of all, stop sending generic applications. Now, it can be tempting to just apply to every single company and hope that something ends up sticking. But law firms usually can spot a copy and paste job application a mile off. And so instead, what you want to be doing is showing that you understand the firm that you're applying to. You understand the kind of work that they do, the kind of sectors that they operate in, what it is that makes them different, and crucially, why you want to work for them. And so 5 well-researched applications can actually be far stronger than 20 vague or copy and paste ones. Number 2, prove your skills. Don't just list them. Now, telling the recruiter that you're a strong communicator, that you're commercially aware, or that you're good under pressure doesn't actually tell them that much. It basically gives them a bunch of buzz phrases. Instead, you want to give evidence of how you are those things. So when it comes to communication, give an example of where you have explained something that was complicated clearly. Have you worked with a difficult client before? Have you managed competing deadlines? Have you solved a problem as part of a team? You want to provide clear examples and evidence of where you can do those things, because the example is what makes your claim believable. Number 3, build legal experience now. Now, a lot of graduates think that until they can get a training contract, they're basically stuck waiting. But that isn't necessarily true, because under the SQE route, qualifying work experience can come from a whole range of different legal roles. That includes paralegal work, placements, pro bono work, or experience in a law centre. So if a training contract just hasn't happened yet, ask yourself, what other experience can you get that moves you forward and sets you out from the crowd? Number 4, prepare for the whole recruitment process. The application form is only the first hurdle, because if your initial application form is accepted, you could end up facing things like online tests, video interviews, assessment centres, and commercial awareness questions. And commercial awareness is pretty difficult to fake at the last minute. So you want to make sure that you're researching regularly the firms that you're interested in, not just to show that you understand them and explain why you want to work for them, but also so that if you get asked particular questions in your interview or in your commercial awareness assessment, you can provide answers that actually fit with that particular company rather than just generic ones. So make sure that you spend time preparing not just for your application, but for the complete recruitment process. And number 5, don't assume that there's only one route into legal practice. Now, if becoming a solicitor through the SQE route and also getting a training contract is your goal, then that's great. But it's worth being aware that the traditional training contract route isn't your only possible route forward. One other option is the SILEX route. And if you are a law graduate, the SILEX route basically gives you another way to qualify and develop as a legal professional with a strong focus on quickly specializing in a particular area of practice whilst building practical experience. And it's a route that may suit some people better than the traditional solicitor route. So the important thing is not simply to follow one pathway because it's the one that you've always heard about. Maybe this time of applying for training contracts can also be an opportunity for you to look into alternative routes and see if the alternative routes might actually be a better fit for you. So as you apply for your training contract, focus on quality over quantity, prove your skills, keep building experience, and prepare properly. And if you've never really looked into any alternatives to a training contract route, then do make sure to consider the SILEX option. We've included a link to a guide to find out all about SILEX in the description.